Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Adam Marburger here, President and CEO of Ascent Dealer Services. I have been creating a lot of content and doing a ton of sales meetings, and I just finished a sales meeting on early F&I involvement and how it impacts the gross profit of the F&I department, but most importantly, how it enhances the experience for the retail consumer. So I'm just going to share a couple of things that I just recently shared with you on social media land. I'm streaming, I think, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on the Facebook. And so I want to share something with you that I believe if you listen to my advice, that you will not only make more, but you will help your customer. You will help your customer. Because really, at the end of the day, it's about your customer. It's not about you. Okay. It's about helping your customer. And it's about providing solutions to problems that sometimes the customer doesn't realize exist. All right. So first things first, we forget that the F&I department is responsible to help you facilitate a sale. All right. The deal is not a deal until F&I makes it a deal. Now understand something. It is in your best interest for my F&I people. I'm going to set the table here. It is in your best interest to serve your sales department, serve your sales desk. Be eager to get involved and help your sales team facilitate sales. You know, years ago, F&I people would sit in their ivory tower and they'd wait for deals to get brought to them. And some F&I people weren't real eager to get involved and help out. And we're talking decades ago. It's not like that anymore because all F&I people now, we all want to help. Okay. I hope anyway. But today, the business has evolved and there's so many different moving parts, and it's critical that the F&I department get involved as early as possible in the transaction so we can do a couple of things. So we can maintain and hold gross profit, right? The earlier F&I gets involved, the more profitable the transaction is. I don't know if you know this. The F&I department, you're the strongest closer. You're the strongest closer in the dealership. Okay. But remember something, you sell cars. I know you sell intangible F&I products, but we're here to help people with their transportation needs. I don't care if you're a porter or a dealer principal, you sell cars. That's what you do. All right. So we can't forget that. Jordan, hey, thank you, my brother. I haven't wore this suit in a really long time. I got to shoot some video content today. It's like, you know what? I'm going to kind of change some things up, throw on a different suit today. So I'm going to paint two pictures real quick. I'm going to try to keep this live video less than 7 minutes. All right. So I'm going to paint two pictures. Okay. Picture number one, customers on the showroom floor. They are negotiating a car deal. They spend a few hours at the store and they make the deal. And then the salesperson writes up the deal. And the customer's sitting out on the showroom floor, kind of like by themselves. Maybe they're on their phone waiting around. And the sales department then gives the finance department the actual deal jacket instead of the finance department immediately taking the deal jacket and going and talking to the customer. They decide not to. Maybe we're loading the deal in the DMS. Maybe we're submitting it to a couple of lenders. Hell, maybe we're out back taking a quick smoke. I don't know what all F&I people do, but sometimes we make the customer wait. Okay, so that's picture number one. And so now the F&I manager goes out after the customer's been waiting, saying, "Hi, how you doing? I'm Adam. I'm one of the finance managers here at ABC Motors. Do you mind if I have a seat with you?" All right, that's picture number one. Now I'm going to paint picture number two. Good morning, Christopher. Good morning. Good morning. Thomas, yo to you, my brother. Hey, listen, I'm going to paint another picture. All right. Picture number two. All right. Customers on the showroom floor. Maybe they're waiting to test drive. Maybe they're waiting for figures. The F&I department, maybe there's one F&I manager available and they can walk by and just do a flyby TO. How you doing, Mr. and Mrs. Customer? I just want to come out and quickly introduce myself. I'm Adam Marburger. I'm one of the financial service managers here at the dealership. And in the event that you buy a car, I'm the one that completes the legal paperwork for you. Now, I have found that some customers have questions along their journey of purchasing a vehicle. I just want you to know that my office is right there and I have an open door policy. If you need something, come get me. I'm here to serve you. Again, thank you for giving us that opportunity. So now I'm going to dismiss myself go back into my ivory tower. Just joking about the ivory tower. I'm going to dismiss myself, and now I'm going to go back to doing what I'm doing. Maybe sit in the sales desk with my sales manager, helping them out. Maybe I'm going to help my salespeople with some TOs. I don't know. But now that customer has been introduced to the finance department. Okay. So now we're going to fast forward and we're going to assume that they purchase. Now the sales manager or the salesperson gives me the deal jacket. I'm going to immediately run out to the showroom floor and say, hey, folks, it's me again. Do you mind if I have a seat with y'all? Always ask permission to have a seat with your client. Shows professionalism, shows respect. Which picture out of those two pictures do you think is a more profitable one? Good morning, Jason. I know you have the answer to this. Jason, of all people, I know you have the answer. Okay. Picture number two, here's the reason why. I think we all know picture number two is a prettier picture, and here is why. The most important thing we can do in sales, I don't care if you're selling cars, insurance products, if you're selling baskets, I don't care what you're selling. If you get people to like you and trust you, they will buy from you. You've heard the phrase, when value exceeds price, people will buy. Here's what I'm going to tell you about that. When value exceeds price, a consumer may purchase. When value exceeds price, and the person in front of you kind of likes you and kind of trusts you, they're going to purchase from you at a higher rate. If the person in front of you likes you and trusts you, you're going to sell them at the highest rate. So picture number two, the reason for the F&I department, to get involved early is to create a good first impression. That's all it is. Create a good first impression. Now, Jeff, a simple welcome intro, huh? Yeah, I'm telling you, my friend, it's a simple, how you doing? I'm Adam. I'm one of the finance managers here. In the event that you buy a car, I'm the one that takes care of the paperwork. I just want to come out and introduce myself, let you know who I am, what I do. And in the event that you have questions, comments, concerns, my office is right there. I have an open door policy. Come grab me. Yes, it is that simple. So here's what happens, guys and gals. When the F&I department gets involved early and we're more urgent to serve than we are to sell, when that customer is in the F&I office and we have a menu out in front of them and they say, hey, listen, I don't want any of those products. I can say, you know what? Not a problem. These are options. But let me ask you, you were quick to decline the coverages. Why do you prefer to be unprotected? And so there's two ways to take this. And let me look at my time. Oh, goodness. I'm going to finish this in 1 minute. I'm sorry. I'm going a little long here. There's two ways to handle this. On picture number one, when the customer says, hey, I don't want any of that stuff. And I say, hey, listen, what's the main reason you're choosing to be unprotected? Or why do you prefer to be unprotected? It can be more combative. I'm not going to have that relational transaction behind me where I've been more urgent to serve them and I'm not worried about selling them. And I can have, listen, Mr. Customer, it is critical in 2023 to be protected. I'm a lot like you. Years ago, I used to never buy the coverage, but I'll tell you right now, because of inflation, the economic uncertainty, the political vulnerability, this world is crazy. Would you agree? Customers are keeping cars longer than they ever have. And that's why it's critical that you look at a service contract. You look at some of these products. Things are different today than they were yesterday. And they're sure as heck going to be different tomorrow. So I challenge you to take a look so we can do things different. I'm going to end on this note because I could talk for 5 hours on this subject. Here's my message. I'm going to end with this. Help people get involved early. Serve them. If you help others get what they want, you're going to end up getting what you want, and it's typically profitable. So for my F&I people out there, sales managers, hear me out, GMs, dealer principals, I'm connected to thousands of you. Like, we're tight. I say things because I want to help you. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm not even talking about my company. Okay, I want to help you in your current condition right now in your store. Have your F&I teams be a little bit more urgent to serve. Have your F&I teams be a little bit more urgent to get involved earlier in the transaction. If we do that, customer service goes up, dealer retention goes up, profitability goes up. It's not about you. It's about the retail customer on the showroom floor. We're here to serve them, love them, and put them in a position to have an incredible an incredible ownership experience, because that's what it's about. It's not the car that they're purchasing today. It's about the ownership experience that you're going to allow them to engage in over the years to come. All right. So get involved as early as possible, my F&I people. I love you. I love you. If somebody today gets in your way, just punch them in the face. No, don't punch them in the face. If somebody today gets in your way, I want you to gently move them out of the way. Don't get distracted. Today's your day. You were born to get up today to absolutely dominate. So today's yours. Let's go out and let's take what's ours. Hopefully you found some value in this video. Love you guys.